What's up guys, Yusuf from Techdroids, and the Lenovo Z5 is finally out. After all the false marketing, after all the guerrilla marketing, after all the fake claims, things like 95% screen to body ratio, the 45-day battery life, and all that 4 terabytes of storage. Although I don't know if Lenovo knows how much 4 terabytes of flash storage will cost, and it's absolutely not needed in any consumer's phone in 2018 at least. But regardless, the thing that came out actually is not bad for its price. And whenever it comes out in India, it's going to give some tough competition to all the phones that are aiming to do the same. That is, offer a really good quality smartphone at a reasonable price. So in this video, we'll be comparing the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro to the Lenovo Z5 because this seems to be its arch rival. So let's find out if you should actually wait for the Lenovo Z5 and is it worth buying the Redmi Note 5 Pro over the Lenovo Z5, as it will be cheaper. So with that being said, drop a like on this video, also subscribe to the channel, hit the notification thingy so you don't miss out on future uploads. We talk tech here, so if you're interested, just stick around. And with that being said, let's get on with the comparison. Now, kicking off this comparison with specs, both these devices are powered by the Snapdragon 636 CPU. It's an octa-core CPU. You have the Adreno 509 GPU. You have 6 or 4 gigabytes of RAM on both these devices. You have 64 gigabytes of storage on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro, and you have 128 or 64 gigabytes on the Lenovo Z5. You have storage expansion here. You have a 4000 mAh battery over here, and on the Lenovo Z5 you'll get a 3300 mAh battery. So in terms of specs, they seem pretty similar in terms of the battery life and the storage. Other than that, they are pretty much head-to-head in terms of specifications. Now talking about the display, you have a 6-inch display that is Full HD Plus and is 18:9 on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro. And on the Lenovo Z5, you have again IPS LCD 6.2-inch display with a notch and a chin, and it's more 2018 looking. Depending upon your preference, you can go either for the Redmi Note 5 Pro or the Lenovo Z5. It's a more modern looking phone, as I would say, but if you don't like the notch, Redmi Note 5 Pro is the way to go. That's my opinions on the display. Now talking about cameras, you have a 12 plus 5 megapixel setup on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro with the f2.0 aperture. The secondary lens is doing nothing but just depth sensing. Towards the front, you have a 20 megapixel camera with again f2.0 aperture. And on the Lenovo Z5, you have a 16 plus 8 megapixel dual camera setup with f2.0 aperture, and you have an 8 megapixel front camera with f2.0 aperture again. Lots of f2.0s, but again the secondary lens on the Lenovo Z5 is doing nothing but depth sensing for portrait mode and things like that. So I think it's a missed opportunity on both these phones. The dual cameras are just there for the sake of being there, so they don't do actually anything. And depth sensing and portrait mode can be done with software as well. But just set that to the side. I'd say the Redmi Note 5 Pro has the better camera right now. The Lenovo Z5, the samples are out, but I can really not trust as far as I get my hands on the device, or some other reviewers do. So let's wait for that. Until then, this is your camera king in the budget. So if you're looking for a good camera phone, this is the one to go for. Now talking about the extras, you have micro USB and headphone jack on this device. You also have the IR blaster. Now on the Lenovo Z5, you have fast charging, you have the headphone jack, and you have a USB Type-C port. You also have NFC there, so that's a good feature. And as I said, it's a pretty good phone for the price, but the marketing is what screwed up for Lenovo. And they didn't do it by mistake. It was done on purpose to get the hype that the phone would actually have never got if they just released it right out of the bat on a launch event, and the Lenovo Z5 would be there, few videos and that's it. But the Lenovo Z5 gathered attention all over the world. Talking about software, Android 8.1 Oreo on both these devices, MIUI as you have on Xiaomi devices, and you'll have the Lenovo stockish UI on the Lenovo Z5. Other than that, pricing, the Lenovo Z5 will be cheaper, or at least 500 to 1000 rupees cheaper than the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro, depending upon which variant you get, 4 or 6 gigabytes. I'd say don't trust Lenovo on this one. Let's punish them for what they did in terms of the marketing. Let's go for the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro. It's only 500 or 1000 rupees extra, and you're getting the IR blaster, you're getting the storage expansion, and all that kind of good stuff. And you also have face unlock and fingerprint scanner on both these devices. Other than that, if this was helpful, if this comparison was helpful anyway, go ahead and thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, hit the notification thingy, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.